Hello, my name is Nathaniel Swanson, and I would like to present how to make homemade brownies with the aid of my lovely wife and assistant, Bonnie. We have both been cooking since we were young, and therefore have a combined total of over 40 years of experience in the kitchen. We have made this recipe many times for friends, family, guests of our home, and various get-togethers such as the bunko night that my wife is at tonight. It's really quite simple and easy to make, but several people we spoke to have said that they simply don't know how to make a recipe, such as brownies, from scratch. Also, with the growing trend to eat healthier lately, many people have been avoiding the prepackaged items found in the grocery store and instead opting to make their own, as we are, from scratch. Therefore, I thought this would be an excellent opportunity to demonstrate something. Brownies can be an excellent dessert or a portable snack food for us college students. So, we'll begin by showing you the ingredients that you'll need for our recipe. Then we'll show you how they will all get mixed. We will next go to what the delicious results will be after they are done baking. And finally, Bonnie will even take a bite with a smile on her face to indicate that they are not only edible, but also quite yummy. So, let's get to the good stuff and start making these brownies. Begin by getting your recipe card, detailing exactly what to do from the instructions we'll display here shortly. Then look at all of your ingredients gathered from your pantry and your refrigerator, or wherever else they might be. Then look over your recipe card and ensure that all of the items needed are out and ready to be used. Next, preheat your oven to 350 degrees so it will be ready by the time you have finished your prep work. And then begin by greasing the pan with a butter and flour mixture to get an awesome result. Additionally, you may use straight butter instead. Straight butter, slightly melted at room temperature, can be greased over the edge, the corners, the side walls, and the middle of the pan in order to achieve a perfectly greased pan and ensure no brownies stick to it and leave yummy edible food stuff behind. So to begin, take 2 sticks of butter. That's right, 2 full sticks. This is a fairly healthy recipe, but it is not a low-calorie food. Once both of those sticks have been unwrapped and placed into your mixing bowl, move them over to the microwave, and depending on the temperature, you may need to set them for a long time or a very short time. We started with 20 seconds, found that it wasn't quite enough, as you see here, because our butter was straight from the fridge. It needs quite a bit longer. We then went with another 45 seconds. Once that is done, you should have butter that looks like that. That is perfect butter. Then take your sugar mixture, that is your sugar, excuse me. Some people like to use Splenda and sugar combined for baking. We're just using regular sugar. Then mix in your vanilla, until you have a consistency of about that. Then crack your eggs, like so, one at a time. And when all 4 are complete, throw the last one in the sink or the trash. We usually just put ours down the garbage disposal. And be sure to wash your hands with good warm soapy water in order to avoid salmonella contamination. Giving your friends brownies with salmonella is not a very nice thing to do. Then mix your eggs by first smashing them and breaking the yolks and stirring them again and again and again and a little more until they achieve a consistency like so. Then add your Hershey's baking cocoa, or Nestle if you prefer, or any other off-brand from a local vendor or your neighborhood Walmart. 1, 2, and 3 scoops. And again, continue stirring until you have a consistency just like so. Then take your all-purpose unbleached flour, preferably 1 scoop there, and a little less of the whole wheat flour. Give it nice, dense consistency. And you have your baking powder and your salt. Again stirring. They have a nice, thick, delicious consistency. And again, more stirring to try and ensure there is both no ingredients left behind, getting those big strong arms from all that stirring, and no pockets of flour left at the bottom. Be sure to scrape it real well. Once you have achieved this consistency, you can now add optional extras such as Pop-Tarts, Ferrero Rocher. I wouldn't recommend Cheez-Its though. Good stuff that normally goes with brownies, like Hershey's semi-sweet chocolate chips. An excellent decision. And like they say on the big-time food TV shows, just eyeball it. Or you can actually put in a cup in accordance with the recipe. Once you have achieved a good consistency and got them well mixed, again, no need to overmix. Move your mixing bowl near your baking pan, scrape off all the yummy goodness off of the spoon, and resist the urge to lick it. Then go to the mixing bowl, scrape out everything with a good spatula. Once it's all scraped out, be sure to spread it out, make it evenly coat the bottom of the pan, and have a nice even surface, like so. Once it's all done spreading, take it and do not lick it. Again, you'll get that salmonella from those raw eggs. Put it in the mixing bowl or wherever you choose and into the sink. Now that your oven is clearly, since the light is off, preheated at 350, if you have the convenience of an oven thermometer, definitely check and make sure that it is, indeed, as ours is, at 350 degrees. This is an excellent tool to have to ensure that your oven is actually doing what it tells you it is. Then place it on the bottom rack, so it's not getting too much heat, but just the right level. Close your oven door and set a timer for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes have come and gone, you can take the brownies out of the oven, get them to a good area where you can check with a toothpick, and you should see nothing on the toothpick save for maybe some dry crumbs as you saw on ours, but definitely no solids that coat the toothpick or are even dripping. Then turn off your oven, set it for 15 minutes on a timer to cool. After that, cut your brownies into a good serving size, however you choose. Plate it up. Here comes the good part. Pour some of that yummy milk, and you get the favorite part, getting to enjoy those brownies. Aren't they yummy? With a nice cool glass of milk. So, here's a quick reminder. First, get all of your ingredients together, and then add them to the mixing bowl in accordance with the recipe's instructions. Next, move it all to the baking pan and bake at 350 degrees on the bottom rack for 30 to 35 minutes. And lastly, remove it from the oven and let it cool for about 15 minutes. Then, get to the good part. Enjoy them! Thank you for your time. I hope this has proved as useful to you as it was fun and delicious to us. Take care.